Hi guys, Fuzz here and welcome back once again to Final Fantasy VIII. So this is the first time I'm going to be recording an episode whilst also live streaming. If you're not watching on live stream, then don't worry, I'll be making sure to edit things afterwards so that everything flows nicely with the walkthrough, and it will still be a complete walkthrough as well. So I just thought, since I'm recording anyway, may as well fire up the live stream button and see how we get on. Just because I know some of you do like to watch in that way. So we've just done a fair bit of grinding. This is episode 9. For those that are watching live stream, that might not be obvious, but that is the situation. So episode 9 of the walkthrough, we've just done some grinding with our party, mainly in the form of card playing with the triple triad game. So now we're going to be heading off to the next section of the story, which is going to involve going to a new area. But first of all, we are going to head to Balam Town, which we've been to a few times now. Mainly that was where we went to get the boat or submarine or whatever it was to our seed exam, if you remember that. And I'm just going to very quickly check what abilities we have equipped, although I do believe we should have encounters halved. Thanks to Diablos, yeah. So I have also got encounter none being learned on Diablos. So hopefully we all know the way to Balam Town by now. As I said, we've all been there a few times. And look at that, no enemy encounters. So I'm trying to keep those levels nice and low now and only actually grinding when need be. First thing I'm going to do actually is something to do with a card quest. So we've been working quite hard on the triple triad gold malarkey, and we're going to continue on with that tradition. I should have drawn that with Selphie actually, because Selphie has the highest magic stat. And don't forget, in Final Fantasy VIII, the higher your magic stat, the better that character will be with their drawing. So Queen of Cards is here, and what it is we need to do is play against her and lose the Minimog card. Now, if you remember, I did tell you not to... what's it called when you get rid of a card? Refine, that's it. I did tell you not to refine the Minimog card, and this is why. By losing the card to her, we get to move her location. Yes. Okay. Minimog. And loads of rubbish cards. Gizzards once more. They're like one of the worst cards that I've got in my deck. Oh no, I don't want to be winning cards. Believe it or not, I have to play this one since it won't win. Okay. Right, you just take Minimog, and now please will you go to Dollit. Yes, we've done it. The Queen is going to Dollit. There's only so many times she can get sick of losing to us, so right, we've done what we needed to do. Right, so next we're just going to visit the shop. There's a couple of things that you can purchase which are quite useful here. One of those actually is the tent, since you can refine these into Curagar, especially with the life refine ability. And Curagar's quite a good spell obviously to cast, but it's also great for junctioning. So, you know, if you want to purchase some tents and spend some of your gil on that, then you can do. And also, where's the junk shop gone? I've had a mind blank. There we go. You can actually boost up some of your stuff, some of your weapons. Although, nothing really of excitement there for us, so... Anyway, that's all we need to do here, so we're just going to head to the train station now in order to proceed with the story. So it's off to Timber we go. We need to purchase the ticket for 3,000 gil. If for whatever reason you don't have the gil, you'll need to just kind of do stuff like kill monsters and that until you get some more salary. And we can just get straight on board here. And we'll get some scenes. Trails in the sky. Okay, I'll have to check that out then, Alex. A transcontinental railroad, baby. Hiya, Rocky, how are you? Okay, so we're going to be following Selfie and Zell as they go forward into the cabin area, but I'm just going to say first of all, oh, thanks for asking, Rocky. Yeah, I did get a patron earlier, my first one, so that was quite exciting. So a big thanks to whoever that was. First thing we need to do here is just speak to Selfie a few times. We need to speak to her more than once though, until we annoy her enough to tell us to go into Zell. Well, going to see Zell into the room that he's in, you know what I mean. Okay, she's telling us to go now. So now we'll head on inside. We're going to see what Zell's up to. So interestingly, we're about to have something strange take place. I don't want to spoil it, but this is where things get shaken up just a little bit. Well, this doesn't look good for our party, does it? And look at that, we actually take control of a new band of characters, which is quite interesting. These are Ward, Laguna and Kairos or Kiros. And we do have random enemy encounters, although original parties, equipment, junctions, etc. or transfers across. So Ward, which is the big fella, will have selfies, junctions and abilities. Kairos and Zell are sharing stuff, and Laguna has squalls. Interestingly, any item that we collect, etc., will transfer across when we head back to our normal team, and we continue to get AP and levels. So just bear that in mind. Found a draw point here with Cure. Doesn't matter, I guess, who has it. And the path is quite linear. We can see our party kind of watching from a distance, I assume. And there's another draw point here with water. Although, water's so easy to get when you have the ice refinement ability, because the fish fins, where you've probably done a lot of grinding on the beach, give you a whole lot of water. I think about 20 for each one. So here we are in some city now, with our new team. And interestingly, you can head to the sewers if you wanted to do any grinding where there are random enemy encounters, although I'm not sure why you would. It would be pretty pointless if you ask me. This is a very story-driven section, so we don't have a lot of options in what we can do, so we're just going to head over to the right here. And the only place we can enter, we can see everything else is blocked off, is the Galbadia Hotel. Oh, hello, Avery. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, mate. How are you? Long time no speak. I'm playing this GG on the PC. It's the Steam version. I have downloaded a few graphical mods. I've put some links to them in the description, so if you're playing on the Steam version, then you can also check them out as well if you want to do so. Right then, so, what was I doing? Oh, yes, okay. So we've saved the game. I'm just going to head downstairs here. Oh, that's very kind of you, Rocky. Thank you. By the way, if you ask me anything on stream, there does seem to be a delay. It's a YouTube thing. I think it's about 30 seconds. So just be patient while you await the answers to your questions, is the general way of things. And we'll speak to the waitress here. That's the first thing we need to do. And then we've got 3 options here. It doesn't really matter what we choose here. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it, with these graphical mods? I can't, of course, take credit for them because I didn't make them. But, you know, props to the authors that have put their time in to make these mods, because They don't actually change the models to any of the characters, but they do just spruce up the current models and sprites and the backgrounds as well, with different filters and everything. So it all does stay true to the original look of the game, but you know, just brings it a little bit more into, well, past the 90s. I also used some audio mods as well to replace the dreadful MIDIs that you can hear playing, which come with the PC version. So I replaced it with the original soundtrack, but sadly I had to change it back just because my videos were getting flagged on YouTube with copyright, which was a nuisance and a half, but sadly that's the way it goes. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15, I'm looking forward to that, Avery. I mean, to be fair, the demos weren't the best, I didn't think, but I've watched some other videos of other people playing, like the whole game and whatnot, or other parts of the game I should say, and I am actually quite excited for it now. Anyway, for the purposes of the walkthrough, I must commentate on what's going on here, and you just need to approach the piano to progress. Yeah, I probably will actually, Avery. I probably will. So this live stream really, by the way, is just a bit of a bonus because I was going to fire up Final Fantasy VIII to record some more episodes for the walkthrough anyway. So I thought I may as well just hit the start live streaming button as well. Okay, so we can head back to the table now that we've had that little scene with Laguna making a bit of a fool of himself. I think that's putting it nicely, in all honesty, as well. Oh, thanks, G. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like the walkthrough. So for now, just go around and speak to people. There we go. Yes, sadly, I think it is for a lot of people, Avery. I think there's a few systems that just didn't really work out as well as they should have. One of the downsides, I think, is that you're not really encouraged to actually cast your magic spells because that reduces your stats when you do. Which isn't really a great system in all honesty. Yeah, that's it, the draw system, you're right. On the upside, you do have the ability to really exploit the draw system and just overpower your team if that's your thing and that's what you want to do. So it is quite a complex system. But here, anyway, back in the game, we can see that Laguna's friends have abandoned him. Yeah, quite tiring actually at the moment, Avery, life. One of the reasons I hadn't done a whole lot with YouTube for a while, I've just been so busy lately with family and work and stuff, and I just never really had the energy to make videos, but hopefully now I found something to to really just put into spending some time again and putting out content, because I do miss it when I'm not doing it. Okay, we can just head straight back up here now and speak to... I'm just going to save my game once more, just in case, you know, you might get a crash or something and you don't particularly want to have to spam through the story sections again, do you, if that happens? Now it's just a case of sitting back, watching the scenes. Do I like Sonic? I do, actually. I grew up on Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Mega Drive / Genesis and Game Gear. I'm looking forward to Sonic Mania when it comes out. I think it's next year, since it looks like it goes back to the roots, especially to Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which was one of my favourites, especially because you could equip it or stick it together with Sonic and Knuckles and just make a massive Sonic game. So I am looking forward to what's coming up for Sonic. Oh, that's okay, Rocky. Don't worry about it. People will come if they want to. I'm really just doing this live stream as a bonus anyway, since I was going to be recording the episodes for the walkthrough anyway. So I just hit the start streaming button as well as the start recording button. But this live stream will be edited when it goes up as a standard episode. It is, Avery. Yes, 2017 is going to be a good year indeed. Do any of you guys play WoW? World of Warcraft? I've never really had an opportunity to play them, Rocky, to tell you the truth. I never played the first one when it came out years ago. And because of that, I kind of felt like I missed out on the franchise. I never really got into it. Hi, Pooch Your Head, how are you? Hello to those who have just joined us. So we're live streaming Final Fantasy VIII as part of the walkthrough series that I'm doing. Once the stream's finished, I'll get the videos edited and uploaded. Was it just me, or did Zell kind of vanish then? Kind of strange act of teleportation. Look, there goes Selfie. Welcome to Timber. Can't move just yet. Okay, so first thing we're going to want to do while we're here is just approach the man that's on the steps. And we have to give him the password, which we were told earlier on by Sid, if you remember, which is, but the owls are still around. Okay, I mean, if you do get the wrong answer, it doesn't matter too much. You just have to give him the correct answer. Oh, well, thanks for that. I'm glad it's helpful content for you. That's what I try and strive for. And we're back on the train again. Yeah, Squall's not one for pleasantries. Yes, I do. I do like Kingdom Hearts. The collection thing's coming out, isn't it, on the PS4? Right, okay, first thing we want to do, we actually want to play What's at Cards, which is this little fella right here, but before we do that, we need to go and save, make sure that the rules are set up. Yeah, I like Star Ocean as well, Avery. I played, oh, what was the Star Ocean on PS2? I can't remember what it's called now. I can't think what it is. I can't remember what it was called, but I like that, and I liked the Last Hope International on the PS3, which was an Xbox game. Right, I'm going to carry on streaming, but for the purposes of the walkthrough, I'm going to finish off the episode here. So if you're watching later on, guys, come back and join me next time.